Now I can't tell you who the builder is. Wait, that's not Arizona. Hey, they also advertise as luxury out here too. This is $1 million home. I did this inspection a year ago and they still haven't fixed all the issues. And my last video on this home got millions and millions of views. You think they care? Nope. Did they rush to fix everything? Nope.
Hey Manny, can you show all the people how we fix all the blue tape things?
Oh yeah.
All right, you got it fixed? There you go, problem solved.
So after I show you what's still going on with this home, I'm gonna show you what I showed last year on this home, and then I'm gonna show you what's happening with people who bought from this builder in Utah. Now these super duper long nails are the nails they use to secure these trusses. Wanna see me prove it? There we got the fasteners. Zero, no penetration whatsoever. With a nice, beautiful gap. Look at that sucker. Good thing fasteners are overrated. Imagine how much money you save if you just short all the trusses. Here's your truss member. There's my purple tape on the brake. I documented the scab, but notice how they didn't use power-driven nails and they still have no documentation approving this repair. Been a year. Now, last time we had serious structural concerns, the building official got involved, got the engineers out here, got the builder out here, got the framing company out here. I hope they do that for this homeowner too. And surprise, the city approved it. All right, here we got our electrical running in the cabinet. Here's our splices. They got the junction box, they just didn't install it. Well, I had found almost every single window was scratched. The builder sent someone out and confirmed that about 18 or so windows were scratched. So the builder came out and fixed a couple of them. So guess what? Yeah, they're still scratched. Scratches there, scratches there. In the words of Steven, you can't expect him to paint the entire wall. Can't even expect to paint all of the overhang either. Can't even tell if they attempted to repair the improperly installed stucco. And yes, it's still basically every corner around the entire house. Now this builder did a little better. They didn't break the welds. They cut them. I take that back. They did break the doors. More breaks at the door. Broken right at the weld. And this is after the fix. You inspectors need to quit calling out railing because you don't even need it nowadays. My new garbage disposal, and the builder's saying, oh, you just need to use the wrench to fix it. No, let's check it out. So I was able to dig out some of the screws, but there's two more that are wedged in there. So those screws are actually jammed in there and through the frame. Now this builder did a little better. They didn't break the welds. They cut them. I take that back. They did break the doors. More breaks at the door. Broken right at the weld. There's our broken truss. Now the non-experts will be like, oh, but they got a single scab up, that's fine. You're typically not allowed to use a hammer. Told you, I can't believe how often they miss GFCIs.
New construction home in Lehi, Utah. Here's how the close went and why after 4+ years, the home still isn't livable. We paid 5% of the base price and 20% of our selected upgrades as a deposit towards the home. We were building long distance from Chicago, but had a few in-person visits during the build process. On one of those visits, we met a neighbor that had a foundation issue. Toll Brothers said that since then, as a precaution, they installed pins in all the new houses that measures any foundation settlement. In the 6 months leading up to our close, we asked repeatedly for these measurements. At the same time, we also had excessive water in our backyard. They would drain the water and it would fill back up, even in the absence of rain. Initially, this was blamed on a neighbor overwatering their yard and also from a water main in the neighborhood that broke. At closing time, they informed us the pin measurements wouldn't be taken until a week after our scheduled close. We asked to delay the close a week so we could see the measurements. Toll Brothers said these are not issues which would allow you to delay the closing of your home. They threatened that we'd lose our entire deposit if we tried to delay the close. We kept pushing on the eve and the day of our closing, and the best we got was Toll Brothers sending a document. The document said they would monitor the drainage in the rear yard after close and assured us that the warranty would cover cover the foundation repair if it was needed. We reluctantly closed on the house in October 2022.
I was like, okay, we could either fight with them for like a year to get our deposit back, or we could close and then just keep our fingers crossed. But if there was an issue, we could go through the warranty process.
And within weeks, we had large drywall cracks. And within 7 months, the house was inhabitable because the foundation had deteriorated so badly. It's now November 2024, and we're still not back in the house. It is still being repaired and restored. Within 30 days, the home had severe drywall cracks everywhere due to excessive foundation settlement. In months 1 through 6, we continually asked Toll Brothers to start fixing the foundation. In month 7, at 9 months pregnant, a water line in the wall cracked, flooding the basement. A few days before the birth of our third child, we had to pack up everything in storage pods and move out of the home. We brought the baby home, not to a nursery in our Toll Brothers home, but a random Airbnb. As of November 2024, we're still not back in the house. It's still under repair and restoration. It's been a 1,500-day journey trying to get a livable home from Toll Brothers. Follow this account to hear the whole story.